Hello, hello, hello. This is an odd one. I'm reviewing something that hasn't been released yet it has been released. I think I just broke my own brain there. This is Genesis The Last Domino question mark. Um, on the 2nd of November 2021, for those of you who like dates, they are releasing this apparently. Here it is, look, it's a DVD and it's a documentary. It's roughly 59 minutes long, and Tony Banks is in it, Phil Collins is in it, Rutherford's in it, Sturmer, and Nick Collins, but he's not important because his name's in black and not blue like the others. Don't know why. Don't know why Nick Collins isn't important. But yeah, but the thing, I haven't got. They didn't send me an early copy. No, this is the afternoon, but the weather's just so weird at the moment. I've decided to close all the curtains and get cosy, just me and you. Get intimate. Let me whisper in your ear. Yeah, is this turning you on? It's a documentary by James Tonkin, and it kind of watches you. You're seeing the band in rehearsal mode for this tour, mini tour, and you kind of get the feeling it's been made, it's been documented at the last moment because of the COVID and what's going on. I've kind of thought, well, we better make something just in case it doesn't happen. That's what I got the feeling. That's how it felt like to me. This was done as a insurance in case nothing came of it. And yeah, you get to see the motivations of the tour. For Banks and Rutherford, you get the feeling it's because bored, sitting at home, bored. Whereas Phil Collins is just thinking, man, how am I going to afford this divorce again? And that woman who won't get out of my mansion back then. Well, that's all been resolved since this, I'm joking. I'm joking, fans. I'm joking. No member of Genesis is motivated, or ex-member even. No current or ex-member of Genesis is motivated to do music or tours because of a divorce. Steve Hackett. Sorry, that just kind of had a bit of a tickly throat then. Could be the vid. So yeah, it's a documentary, and you see them behind the scenes, and yeah, you see Phil sitting in his chair with the tartan blanket over his legs, Tonight, tonight, tonight. Oh, oh. I don't think he does that one. But they got some backing singers to help bolster his vocals. For yeah, his vocals are the weakest link. Which is you knew that was going to be it. That's it. Musically, it sounds kind of cool. I mean, it sounds good, but it's Phil Collins. He's not good. It's not good. They'd have been better off getting Ray Wilson back. The real revelation, of course, is Nick Collins playing drums, and he's a powerhouse. I thought he was really good. Yeah, he's got the Chester Thompson power, but he's got that little Bruford rim shot snare thing going on, especially on Cinema Show bit. He does the old So I think Nick Collins is good. I think he's someone that I think the band is in a good place with him on the drums, but his dad kind of lets things down. The real takeaway, and a really important, there's two takeaways, is they say that it's a democracy. It's a democracy as long as we do what Tony says, but we've always known that. But again, he is presented as the authoritarian figure, though Rutherford says he has softened his resolve over the years. Now he is willing to try things if I badger him a lot to try them. So that's a good thing. So that's one takeaway. The other takeaway is actually Rutherford's attitude towards Phil Collins. Because there's a section, again, you might not necessarily pick up on it, where he goes, Phil could play drums. If he sat down and practiced for 50 minutes a day for for a few months, maybe even half an hour a day if he sat and practiced, he could play the drums. But he chooses not to. He decides he doesn't want to do it. But I've had a go at him. I said, you should play the drums. And he could do it. And that's Rutherford. Rutherford's, yeah. I thought that was kind of interesting that that's coming from him. Maybe Rutherford is, the disciplinarian of the band. We always thought it was Banks, but maybe Rutherford has, is the iron fist. But yeah, if you want to have a little preview of what you're getting for what's the cheapest ticket price? 90 quid, 800 quid wasn't that like £1,000 was like the most expensive, where they wheel you into a room and the band are standing behind like a plexiglass wall, and they have these have you ever seen those science fiction films when the scientists are handling radioactive material and they have those big kind of rubbery gloves that go through the walls, and the meet and greet now, that's what they're going to have. You're going to walk in and they're going to be behind the plastic screen, and they're going to put their arms through and they're going to shake your hands with the big rubbery gloves. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. They're going to sign things for you. It's going to be, the signatures are going to be crap though. Going to be crap. But you'll be out to be in the same area as your favourite band. Phil Collins will be at the back because he won't be able to get his arms through because of the wheelchair. He won't be able to get close enough to the wall. And no one's going to be asking Nick Collins for his signature because they go, who's the boy? Is it T-Boy? They never know who he is, are they? I'm just joshing. Don't thumbs down the video because I was. Everyone who thumbs down the video, we all know you've got no sense of humour and you smell. Just saying, you can count the thumbs down, and you know those thumbs down people all smell. No sense of humour. Probably never touched a female or a male if they're that way inclined. They're probably all incels though. What about those incels? Do you think incels are Genesis fans? I think they might be. But yeah, it's certainly an eye-opener. Again, the stage show is very much in line with what Genesis did back in the old days, though they haven't got... I wanted the crane. I wanted Phil to be like hoisted above the audience on an arm during Domino. You know the bit where he goes... You know that bit? Normally he stands and does it and the lights go, ribbons are black, I'm alone. But I want him to be like hoisted up in his wheelchair and kind of dangled over the audience with a spotlight on him. That would have been good, wouldn't it? You do see a little clip of Mama when he goes, ah. He's really in pain this time. All the pain. Where's my painkillers? Ah. You're going to love it. It's going to be a great show. You're going to love it. But you do get a nosegay of the presentation. You don't have to spend your money. You can you can go on YouTube and see there's probably 3 or 4 by now, maybe 10 versions of it uploaded by all these people who are doing it for the clicks. I don't need to do that. I just get to sit here and talk about it, which is just like watching it, but you're entertained by me. Eh? And that's marvellous. Isn't it marvellous? You feel like you've watched it. But yeah, it's certainly enlightening. You certainly see the band itself, they're doing what Genesis does. I love Phil Collins. I really do. And I just think it's a real shame what's happened to his health. I really do. It saddens me. But that's not to say I don't think they should be doing it. I think, yeah, it's their prerogative. I'm gonna watch it for free on YouTube, like everyone else. So yeah, go and watch it. It's called Genesis: The Last Domino. There may be a DVD coming on the 2nd of November, 2021. And yeah, you can see it. Look, I'll show you. Look, there it is. There it is again. I found the DVD entry. But it was on PBS recently, and if you're in the I guess it was in the US. PBS is like the BBC, I think, but not as good. Mind you, the BBC's not as good. What happened to the BBC? Don't answer that. So yeah, go and give it a look, and then you can come back in the comments and tell me what bad man I am for having a go at poor Phil Collins. But tell you, Nick Collins, good drummer. They could have got Simon Collins to do the singing because he can sing. He looks a bit like his dad, and he can drum as well. Just the drugs charges might be a problem getting into the US with the drugs charges, the visa. Does that still a problem now? Would that be a problem? Ah. Anyway, thanks for watching this. My name's been Darren Locke. I've been talking about Genesis, The Last Domino, a DVD that hasn't been released yet, but somebody uploaded the PBS broadcast of the DVD, which hasn't been released yet, which is really useful for me, which means I can review the DVD without buying the DVD, which means it's free, and I like free. Go and watch it. Go and watch it. And then maybe you'll go, maybe I wish I hadn't spent all that money on the VIP ticket after all. PROG on.